from Washington State. I'm pretty much 45 miles northeast of Seattle, in the foothills, in the snow, in the trees. So that's where I'm at. I'm on a good-sized piece of property, a lot to take care of. So I'm 71 years old and able to do this, and I'm never going to quit. So never think you're too old. Just going to keep going. And travel part 2. I am part-time. I still have my house in Washington State. It is a lot to take care of, but I like it. I like the green. I have a garden. I'm going to make a bigger garden, and I just like the fresh vegetables. So for me, it's worth it to go back. If that's going to, I don't know if that's going to change. It might, and then I might be full-time, like a lot of other people here. This is a great group. I love being here. And why? My motorhome is a Winnebago Mini Winnie. It is 22 feet, and I have everything I need in there. And I tow a little car I tow a Geo Tracker that is not here right now. It's an older one. It's a 1996. So, of course, right now it's in the shop. That's what you get when you get an older car. And that's my problem with that. But this is 22 feet. It's plenty big. For a couple of winters, I had my 94-year-old aunt with me, and we traveled in this, and she loved it. So it's definitely big enough for 2 people. So I have a queen-size bed in the back. I have a great bathroom, huge shower, and then I have a dinette that can be made into a bed. And then across that I have the kitchen, which is a 3-burner stove with an oven, and of course a microwave, which you don't use out here unless you use your generator. And then over the cab I have a queen-size bed also. So when I have company, I give my company the bed, and I take the bed over the cab. That works for everybody. They're happy, I'm happy, because it's very comfortable. So it's working. I had my friend here. She just left a couple of days ago, and she was here for a couple of weeks. Flew in from Washington State. She landed in Phoenix, rented a car, came here and stayed for 2 weeks. Loved it. It was life-changing. And so this is what happens out here. Excuse me. It is life-changing. It can be life-changing. So that's what's happening. I love it. And why am I vegan? Because of the animals. That's strictly because of the animals. I'm not necessarily health conscious. I think you are, as a result of being vegan, I think you are more healthy, but it is not my goal. My goal is to save the animals. And for me, that's what I do. So, but can't say that I don't mind being healthy. Right now I'm kind of having a chest cold, but I'll get rid of that. Other than that, I'm absolutely healthy for 71 years old. So, for any age. I'm healthy for any age. So, do I like to cook? Oh, is that a question? No. Truthfully, I do not like to cook, and I don't really have it cooked. But I made the decision when I came to this group and before that, that my purpose is to cook good vegan food so that people can eat good vegan food and realize it tastes good, they're healthy, it's easy, and they might do it too. So that's important to me. That's really my purpose. So as a result of that, I'm becoming a better vegan cook, and that's one of my goals. Now, when I decided to do this, I found this book, and for me, this was my first cookbook. It was recommended by a friend of mine, and it's How Not to Die, and it has a cookbook. It's the How Not to Die cookbook, and so it has great recipes in here. I use them all the time, plus it gets into the health issues. So it's a very compact little book. There are other great books out there, and there's great information on the internet. So you really don't even need a book. A book's handy because I'm old-fashioned. I like a book. But if you're easy with the internet. The internet is fine. You don't need to spend any money. Just get out there and cook vegan and eat vegan and spread the word. So, my next question is, is it hard to find vegan food? We're in this little town of Quartzsite, out here in the middle of the desert, and it is hard to find vegan food here. There are, but you know, they have good organic vegetables here, and vegan food is vegetables and beans and rice and spices. So if you don't have access to the processed vegan burgers and the vegan crumble, if you don't have access to that, you can do without. Now I like the vegan crumbles and the vegan burgers from all the companies that are starting to make them, but I'd rather not use it. I'd rather make my own food, because it's great. I'm glad people are doing that, but it is processed. You know, any way you turn it, it is processed. But at least you don't have animals in it, and that's all I care about. So, what is my favorite food? Well, I've liked everything we've had at this potluck here. And everyone here has become a good cook. And I think I'd like to think I'd like to be an ambassador of good cooking. And so I think we're all doing that. It's great. I like all the food here. Excuse me. Because I like beans and rice and spices, I probably go for Mexican food. But everything is great. Love it all. So I enjoy being here. We're going to do this every year. Come on out. And this is a great, great group. And so I highly recommend this group. If you're not vegan, it's a good way to be introduced to it. You know, you don't have to come here if you're not a vegan. Come and just be introduced to it. Now, that's all we eat here, and we wouldn't want a meat plate on our table out here with all the other things. But come and bring a salad, and that would just be great. Eat our vegan food. It just might change. So, here we are. Thank you very much.